Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting and glorious Propagandacast with me, host Imperial Dane, featuring today a 1 vs 1 in Sturzdorf. Yes, indeed, Sturzdorf is where we'll be taking place today. We shall be watching disregard money, acquire ladies, fighting for the Wehrmacht. Yes, that's not quite what it says, I know, but let's try the more civilized variant. Fighting for the Wehrmacht, fighting for the, I don't know, 12th Volksgrenadier Division with support from some Panzer Grenadier Division. I wager the 3rd, possibly. Opposing him shall be IronRoman, actually playing as the Americans, which is one of the reasons I actually want to show this one, because, you know, he's pretty infamous for playing as the Commonwealth and playing them in a certainly not very particularly inventive manner, or at least not very honorable, as many would say. But nonetheless, fighting for the Americans, taking on the fight for the 7th Armored. Moving out there with the standard start, 2 engineers, barracks up, rifle on the way. Standard start from the Wehrmacht as well. There's again, you know, standard start, 2 pioneers for engineers, and most likely some infantry. And so we go, so riflemen on the way. The Volksgrenadiers of the Volksgrenadier Division are moving out to the tunes of the fatherland. And we are seeing a bit of a focus here on the left side of the map initially. IronRoman moving a bit towards the right instead. And a few lonely pioneers all the far way over there. Sandbags going down here. Of course, we shall be calling this man Mr. Disregard, because again it's simply going to be easier. Going for some early sandbags just in case he gets rushed at this position. Nice move, but there's only some engineers and they do find themselves pushed off quite nicely. We in fact see IronRoman going straight for the fuel. Fascinating, perhaps realizing he can't win down here. He instead goes for the next bit of fuel at a much higher priority and rushes straight for it. 2nd squad of Volksgrenadiers out for disregard, and the 14th Volksgrenadiers, oh no, the 12th actually, 12th Volksgrenadiers, rifle squad number 2 out for IronRoman and the 7th Armored. Moving out, engineers moving down, having been reinforced. Another squad of Volksgrenadiers moving up. More wire going down for disregard, and the 12th riflemen heading down here, going perhaps with the high fuel. Pioneers moving up there, they're going to get a bit of a surprise. Volksgrenadiers look like they are fortifying this part of the map. More specifically, they're going to make it a bit harder to rush at this building, perhaps, which could allow a strong point with an MG to be created. Volksgrenadiers coming under fire as they're finishing off the part of the wire, linking up with the fence, and sandbags going down to create some heavy cover where there's otherwise none. Nicely job then, gaining an advantage for the Wehrmacht, and that's one of the, you know, one of the specialties of the Wehrmacht. I mean, with their troops being able to lay down sandbags, they can create, you know, an advantage where there normally might not be one, much easier, because again, you know, if there's a lot of light cover and the guy has heavy cover, you know, he's most likely going to win. So that was definitely a nice move there by Mr. Disregard. MG moving up here on the left-hand side. More wire going down. He's really fond of the barbed wire. IronRoman pushing up hard on the right-hand side. More riflemen moving out. Another squad of Volksgrenadiers going to be in the 3 Volksgrenadiers MG start. Pretty aggressive stuff. Although so far he's being a bit too aggressive, perhaps putting his troops out a bit too far, making them a bit harder to hold them in a one-to-one fight, which is definitely not what you want to do with Volksgrenadiers initially, unless you have them in heavy cover and the opponent doesn't. He's trying to pull up behind here, behind the sandbags, but he's definitely coming a bit under fire, and there we go, in heavy cover. The Americans aren't. Engineers pushing up. MG moving in to support. No, that's Pioneers and MG covering the flank from any rifleman assaults up there. Hank bites the dust. More wire going down. Disregard taking absolutely no chance of engineers moving in. They could be flamethrower engineers, or they could be a feint by IronRoman trying to make his opponent believe he has it. Either way, it does not work. The engineers end up considerably dead, and a flamethrower goes up for the pioneers. Flammenwerfer unleashes Fury Doom upon the riflemen, forcing them down to half health, lighting one poor bastard on fire. Engineers moving up there, also pushed back. At the same time, though, making good progress on the flanks, harassing and taking away resources for the Wehrmacht and the 12th Volksgrenadiers. Robin here coming under fire as the Volksgrenadiers push in. And they rush straight into an MG42 in a nicely prepared, well, semi-prepared position anyways. And the Riflemen do suffer some minor losses. Engagement over here, and we do see the Volksgunners finally pushed off. But the barbed wire defense is largely up, so it's going to be a bit more of a final action going on here. And we're actually seeing a sniper out, so he's actually going for a pretty heavy tier 1 for the moment, Mr. Disregard, while IronRoman is building up a supply out, so he's definitely planning something else. Definitely not BARs, which could actually work out quite nicely with a extended tier 1 against for the Wehrmacht there. Moving up there, taking off points, at least trying to deny precious fuel to the American tanks. Sniper ready. Going to make a move there as the American players also trying to deny fuel. Volksgunners coming under fire here. MD taking up position in this small shed. Well, structure, I'm not entirely sure what to describe it as. Mines going down there, but engineers cutting away through the west wire.
We're losing a sector.
Flaps being a bit silly. Engagement going on here. Flamethrower pioneers. Volksgunners fighting house to house battles right here. Riflemen though do not look to be winning. Hang on. Sniper pushed off. He was sent in alone. That was not well done there by the Wehrmacht, by Mr. Disregard. The fight continues down here. The Volksgunners actually taking quite a bit of damage, but the Riflemen seem to be in the end pushed out. Too much firepower being directed against them. Come on, Fraps. I know you can do it. Come on, Fraps, please. Oh, balls. And IronRoman has made a pretty successful push up the left-hand side. On the other hand, the Wehrmacht is making a good, solid move for the right-hand side. He's shifting about MGs. And he's going for another one. He's going for a very heavy tier 1. Very heavy. In the meanwhile, IronRoman is going for a tank depot rush. That's definitely the more novel end of things. Small engagement going on in the center. Come on, come on. Volksgunners advancing under the cover, and MG Rifleman squad retreats. Blood. And looks like the Volksgunners could get them. There we go. Rifleman squad down. Fraps stable. Hopefully permanently. I mean, Fraps has actually been very nice lately. So good Fraps, nice Fraps. But the Volksgunners fight on, and the rather interesting thing about the Volksgunners, besides the whole naming thing, oh well, is that besides, you know, they had a rather interesting organization, partly in equipment, partly in size, which basically meant that a Volksgunner division was considerably smaller than a regular Grenadier division of earlier times. But then in general they were more heavily equipped. Come on, Fraps, be nice, be nice. But we are seeing Disregard and Money Acquire Ladies making a nice comeback after having been pushed back severely, partly again through his mistake of, you know, he has a strong tier 1, but he also overextended it heavily. And he's actually overextended himself tech-wise as well, going straight for a Sturm Army rush as well. Not looking good there. At the same time, IronRoman has a tank depot on the way. Of course, he's a bit starved on fuel, but he could pull it off at the moment, since there's still a lack of a Sturm Armory and anything that could really sort of stop it besides a lot of Panzerfaust. He does not have the sufficient missions. And again, now note, now IronRoman is hitting the right-hand side hard again because he can't defend that, because again, he's busy retaking. Although we do now see a stronger western flank being presented for the 12th Volksgunner Division. I mean, of course, the whole having more firepower was a bit more theoretical, because it wasn't always they could also get all the assault rifles. They were supposed to have. Some might have gotten submachine guns, which the company of his Volksgunner actually represent. Or they might have been more equipped like a regular Grenadier unit. Either way, though, if they actually got what they needed, which they did in some cases, they'd have a lot of assault rifles, in fact. They'd have a bit more artillery. They'd even have their own assault guns, although it was in the Tank Destroy Company. I mean, you don't give heads as a Stooks and then imagine, oh, they'll just be used only for destroying tanks. Surely not against infantry, Heinz. In particular, since they actually added some armor to the infantry divisions. Engineers here not doing too well. They're getting pushed back. Sniper does a bit of a good job. Pioneers in trouble, though. Disregard Money needs to get them away before they get shot up. And they a bit too slow. The Rifle Squad getting pushed back. Right flank a bit weaker. Volkswagen hitting a mine, taking heavy losses. MG and Sniper, all that is left to cover that part. And the centre. Again, Disregard rather over extending his lines a bit, unfortunately. We'll of course have to see the workshop, but we do see the Sturm Armory now on the way. And of course this Disregard has read this correctly. He ought to be getting a Sturmgeschütz first. And he's actually also just went Blitzkrieg. But happening with IronRoman and the 7th Armoured. Soon to get some armour, I imagine. He's definitely got the fuel. He's definitely got... Also looks like he's saving up for the manpower to get a Sherman. Disregard in a bit of trouble again. His right flank very exposed. IronRoman seems to be going straight for the fuel, ignoring the Sniper taking target practice on his rifleman. We do see Disregard shifting again a bit to move more forces towards the centre, which again is a bit more exposed alongside the right hand side. And there we go, the Sherman is on the way. The M4 Sherman rolls out for the 7th Armoured. Sniper hanging about here in the background. Oh, whoops there. Rather than moving right hand side, MG looks like to be taking up position in the administrative building. Volkswagen is holding up here nicely. Rifleman getting stopped by barbed wire. Their arch nemesis, Dr. Barbed Wire. No, not quite. There we go, Rifleman getting sniped. Mines will pioneers out, of course. Disregard, not going to disregard mines anymore.
The Axis are winning the battle. Get back in the fight.
Oh, and he gets an armoured car first. An absolutely poor reading of his opponent. He's seen no upgrades for his opponent's infantry. And he's not seen any armoured car anytime soon, really. If he got that fine, really didn't think, oh, he's, you know, he's going to hit you with some armour. I mean, getting an armoured car is, not really the right response. And that could rather give the Sherman. He's getting crab flails for it. He's getting a mine flail for his Sherman. What the devil? He must really be expecting Disregard to heavily mine the area. And thing is, he hasn't. He has not laid down a single mine, I believe. But we do see the Stuttgart there. But that's definitely IronRoman not taking any chances. Or perhaps just, deciding he wants to mince up some Volksgrenadiers. We'll of course have to see that goes up, but the Volkswagen immediately command to fire the 50 caliber. The 75mm is a gun raking down. Volkswagen is down to 3 men, and that could easily drop further. No, they just make it around the corner, and there we go. The crab flake. Oh, one goes down. A 50 caliber round flies through a window and gets him. Pioneers taking heavy losses. We do actually see nice amounts. Ow! Pioneer squad went down. 50 caliber ended their lives, and the Sturmgeschütz is rolling out. Does expose the rear a bit there, unfortunately. But at the same time, IronRoman doesn't know, so he's not going to be taking any chances there and knocking it out in a rather nice manner. And does the crab fillet actually mean that look up there to actually increase the tanks infantry capabilities? Of course it does. I mean, if infantry gets caught in front of that, I mean, they're dead. And I mean, dead. There's nothing like, heavy rotating chains to end of one person's life. Sherman, though, gets exposed to the Stug. Stug, though, has no support. Sticky bombs at the same time on the way. I mean, Disregard is really disregarding proper Sturmgeschütz tactics, leaving it unsupported without infantry Unterstützung. That is definitely bad. That could easily have ended up badly forward. Volkswagen here, though, with sniper support, absolutely overwhelming the rifle here. Volkswagen is moving up, but there's still the rifle squad here, and he's sending in the Stug. He's this is very bad. And there we go. Sticky bomb flies and connect. So a bit poor handling there of his assault gun there by Disregard. Hang on. Sherman gets away quite nicely, breaking through the vicious barbed wire. Another assault gun rolls up to support. And pretty much all the infantry then proceeds to abandon them. That's not really good handling there by Disregard and the Wehrmacht. The armor car probably from some Panzer Division, the 21st, while the assault guns are probably from the tank destroyer battalion, or more specifically the company, which did have them. Volksgrenadier coming under fire. Sherman opens up, gets one. Volksgrenadier has a high explosive round, impacts directly on him. Fighting continuing up here. Stooks are moving out. Sniper supporting. Sherman might want to reconsider its position in life. Browning automatics now on the way for IronRoman's infantry. And Sherman is escaping successfully. For now. Not much else going on in the Wehrmacht base. Stooks need repair, and again they need infantry support. These Volkskriegs also need to get back and get reinforced, patched up, and prepared for fighting. More barbed wire going down, absolutely blocking down as many avenues as you can from infantry, though with the Sherman it will be considerably less effective. Bit of quiet rifle moving up there, and oh dear, disregard. You're disregarding sensible tactics again. You are leaving both of your assault guns exposed to infantry because you haven't even bothered upgrading them. I mean, that's just not right. And Pioneers also went down because, again, now look, IronRoman is just going in. Full bore, and there we go, just knocking off sticky bombs left and right, damaging the engine of one. Already one other one to have to down to half health. I mean, this is not looking good. And there we go, the Sherman pushing in as well. One rifle that accidentally runs a bit too far, gets crushed. It's more sticky bombs, but the Sherman's also there now. Stu is in dire straits and immobilized. Other one quickly trying to return, but this is not looking good one bit. Engineers repairing the Sherman even. Needs to be a bit careful while repairing under fire. Of course, the armor car could quickly sort out the repair crew. And now IronRoman, on the other hand, could be a bit in trouble. Riflemen are going to move in, going to get off a sticky bomb. The Sherman at the same time escapes quite nicely. Riflemen need, there we go, retreating. And one Stu down, which probably could have avoided it. Again, had to, you know, had them by the infantry. Had some infantry by them. Instead, one Stu is down. And the Sherman's still there with 8 kills to its name. Another Stu rolls out, though. Volkskriegs on retreat. Riflemen trying another assault here, but do get. Riflemen run off. More squads moving up. Bit of troops hanging about here. A tank destroyer now coming out for IronRoman and the 7th Armored. No doctrinal sign yet, though. No Kampfkraft sent up. No medic bunker, no repair bunker. Either of those would be really great moves for disregard. In fact, all of them would be an absolutely damn great move. In particular, all the infantry has would benefit from it. Plus, of course, the armor would benefit from it. Everything would benefit from those 3 things. And he needs to salvage that assault gun. Armor car, they're pulling up. Opening up on the rifleman, getting a few right there. And rifleman immediately getting blasted and going to get sniped. Tank destroyer ready, Sherman getting repaired. Soon we'll be ready for fight again. Squad actually went down though for IronRoman, that's a bit unfortunate. And the riflemen here are a bit under fire as Stug and MG provide too much of a barrier. Another armored car arrives actually. Interesting, tank destroyer now on the prowl, and there we go. 2 assault guns going to move up, going to go up against the Hellcat. The Hellcat's a bit in trouble, in a bit of a sticky position. Can't flank the Stugs, which could definitely give the advantage. Sherman moves up, no outgun for the Sherman. Tank destroyer taking heavy damage, needs to get out of there, but it can't. The Sherman is blocking the way. Oh, IronRoman! Oh, that was just silly. Stugs will actually end up pulling out, despite they could probably win this with the Sherman. And oh dear, this is actually turning into a mess for disregard. He's actually pulling away. He's making it worse. He's going to give the the Sherman a chance to do some terrible damage. He could actually have won this, you know, just supporting them with infantry. Instead, we now see, oh, armored car's going to go down. 23 kills on the sniper. That's nice, but that was absolutely uncalled for by disregard. And he lost the Stug. Oh dear. He pretty much fumbled that armored engagement right there. Oh, the Sherman got hammered into a building, is a bit stuck. Stug might be able to knock it out. But no, it looks like the Sherman with Veterans 1 is able to escape safely. Rather than going for the victory points, a bit of a bid, and there we go again. Stug advancing forwards at first. No support, and so much too late, and no veterancy. If you're going to charge in your assault guns like that, you're going to need veterancy too. Looking a bit dicey. Stug might make it out of. Sherman charges forward. Another Stug has arrived. Oh! Actually caused quite a few casualties, but ultimately went down as an assault gun knocked it out. Rather than them sneaking up behind, trying to get within sticky bomb range. But they do end up taking too much damage and are forced away. And IronRoman is down to 4 squads of considerably less strong combat value. In fact, in the end, Disregard rather won that one. But he's actually changing up now. He's getting a Krieg barracks. All of a sudden, he could be slowing down the pace. Might be setting himself up for a bit more advantageous fighting for IronRoman. Let's look back at Disregard. Money. Acquire ladies. Panzerabwehrkanone on the way. A Volksgrenadier division actually had fewer anti-tank guns than regular Grenadier division. In fact, the battalion level anti-tank companies were actually meant to be fully equipped with Panzerschreck-equipped grenadiers. I believe was that the regimental. Ah, well, either way, somewhere they were actually equipped, much more equipped with Panzerschrecks, were actually lacking in anti-tank guns, which was actually a bit of a problem. I believe it was only the divisional level anti-tank company that had them. Which of course rather meant they were much more forced to get up close with the opponents. Which was not necessarily always a good thing. Sniper sneaking about there, 27 kills, he's being rather brave. And oh, the barbed wire here coming to naught. Instead the MG position getting flanked. The MG though was able to turn in time. But then again, that was all due to the warning by the sniper. And again, Roman thinking, you know, a bit, no, but again, sniper. Scharfschütze with the eyes of the Reichseagle. And Blitzkrieg, apparently. Normally a pack can't fire through that. You might want to get it up here. Tank destroyer moving up here. Breaching! Breaching! Armored car in a bit of trouble there. Except the Hellcat can't hit anything. Apparently the gunner's a bit cross-eyed. Sticky bomb riflemen taking heavy losses. They just need to get out of there, IronRoman. Get them out of there. Save them. Save your men. And there we go. The tank destroyer got the armored car, but a Stug rolls up. Riflemen they're moving in, and they're going to hit the MG in a flank. It's not ready for. Pack firing as well, though. Hellcat taking quite a bit of damage. And there we go, the MG is going to get pushed away. Riflemen continuing up, and the Stug is once more in trouble. Sturmgeschütz is unguarded, uncovered, and no Kampfkraftcenter. No grenadiers, no anything. Instead we're seeing another armored car rolling out there. And now the Hellcat is back on the hunt. Right flank has once more collapsed. Anti-tank and fighting overexcitedly. IronRoman and all of his forces though are there as well. Disregard could turn this to his advantage if he plays his cards right, but he could also pretty much throw it away. Still no Kampfkraftcenter. Rifleman awfully up close with the Volksgrenadiers, and they already veterans one. Another squad moves into flank. Volksgrenadiers a bit in trouble. But looks like they are slowly gaining the upper hand, but then again, more riflemen hitting from all sides, and the Volksgrenadiers do get pushed away. Sniper moves up, 32 kills. A true pride of the nation. And looks like, I mean, Disregard is disregarding everything else on the left-hand side of the Blitzkrieg Doctrine. He's going straight for Tigers. Rifleman moving up. Oh, there, it's awfully close to the sniper. MG, though, saves today. Mine's going down there. Oh, armored car. Not good handling. It should not have been sent in first there. Shooks, though, trying to get the Hellcat. Oh, Rifleman gets in the way. Rifleman gets in the way. Oh, what a mess. And what a mess for me with flaps. Lots of troops hiding out there. I'm pretty sure he's not actually laughing, which is always the sad thing about all these lols. They rarely meant.
What are your orders? Sniper ready.
Usually end up being used in some sort of passive-aggressive remark, which is definitely not the way to victory. More tank destroyers out, and certainly with the good unit preservation being exhibited there by IronRoman, he's certainly going to get more. Folsker is caught right here, so we're trying to wire off this concealing increasingly large gap in the defenses. Another armored car on the way. He's losing a lot, and again, you know, he was to get a Kampfkraft sent up, get some veterans. He might also see them live a bit longer. But there we go. 5 command points. Come on, I know you can do it, Disregard. Get the Tiger. Nehmen Sie die Tiger. And something about dancing little puppets. That one time in Leipzig. Sniper opening up on the rifleman. IronRoman gathering up forces, sneaking in a bit there. They're doing a bit of harassment, causing a bit of light of damage. And there we go. Tiger tank. And there we go. Stopping with the armored car. And there we go. The Tiger is on the way. The Tiger 1. MG setting up. Rifleman moving about. Immediately opening up on the rifleman. Bomb advancing and coming under fire from the Tiger, blowing up a tree and poor Bob, but the rest survive for now. Grenade gets one MG gun and nothing else. Tank destroyers moving up on the right flank. Rifleman also holding it largely, only an MG and a squad of false grenadiers there to defend the assets of the fatherland, and running straight into a squad of riflemen, opening up a deadly volley, pushing them quite far away. But the MG42 sorts that out rather swiftly. Still no Kampfkraft center. Come on. Disregard. Please don't disregard the Kampfkraft center. Please. It's a mistake I make often, which is why I know it's a bad one.
Attention. The enemy advances.
Folksman is immediately getting blasted by the Hellcats. Although the Hellcats themselves under fire from the Panzer up their Kanone. Tigers holding up here on the left-hand side, functioning as a pillar, a rock, a wall, for which to anchor the entire defense on. Possibly even. Folksman is getting burned up. Hellcats moving about, and they could ambush the assault guns in quite a nasty maneuver. Again, without infantry support, and again without very veteran infantry support. The Folskers are not quite suited for it. Tiger moves in. Oh dear. Again, without support, exposing the flanks and straight into 2 Hellcats. I mean, it couldn't win the fight, but it could also get sticky bombed and disabled, turning it into a target practice situation. Disregard is definitely, I think, having a bit too high thoughts about the survivability of his armor. Hellcats are quick to move in. Sticky bomb on the Tiger, the exact thing that was not supposed to happen. Gets off a nice shot, but damaged engine. Half health, more riflemen moving in. Support needs to be dispatched now. Infantry needs to hold up the flanks to cover the Tiger's retreat. Riflemen not getting close enough. There's opening up. Could be the end of the rifle. They could get off a sticky bomb. Met 22, and there we go. They're pushed away. Right hand side, though, is for the moment lost. Tiger is still heavily damaged. Folsker is moving up. Stooks are moving up. Pack trying to hit. Will there be attempts at Panzerfaust? And there we go. Panzerfaust unleashed. And field repairs going up for IronRoman. Main gun destroyed. Veterancy finally arrives for the Panzers. So close. The Tiger's almost gone. Field repairs, so keeps them fighting. Frontal armor, though, bounces it off. Pershing arrives! Pershing arrives! M26 Pershing moves in with its 90mm gun! Tiger barely there! Shots continue to bounce off the 100mm armor, but it's not sloped! And the Pershing goes in! Hellcat is down, but the Tiger is down! The Tiger is down, giving veterans one for the Pershing, increasing speed! Bloody hell, that was quite a bloody exchange! And that loss of a Tiger is definitely going to hurt Disregard. And it's actually time for the mid-game analysis. Current situation not looking good for Disregard. He's being beaten back on all fronts. He's lost the Tigers, he's lost assault guns in quite not so good ways. His armor vehicle tactics are not so strong. I mean, with infantry he's alright, but armor he's not handling well. He threw them in first when he shouldn't be. He didn't support them infantry when he should have. And I mean, he needs to get some infantry up now. He needs to get some better infantry out. He needs some sort of bunker system up. And he needs to push hard with the new Tiger and some veterancy for both armor and infantry. And some stormtroopers, what kind of is. IronRoman on the other hand doing well. He's got a Pershing now, veterancy 1. If he can do some more damage, perhaps get more veteran up, he's definitely going to stand a good chance against the Tiger. He needs to pick up these BSRs, and he needs to sort of, keep pushing at the German player. He needs to keep him contained, and he will win this fight. Let's return. Pershing going to get hunted down. Looking a bit ugly. But, oh, the Stug's actually in a nasty situation. Nasty, nasty. Rifle moving up. Not picking up those 2 BARs. That's actually a bit of a myth. Oh, no, he didn't. Dummkopf. And we do see one Sturm shoots down. Veterancy 2 for the Pershing. Increasing penetration. And the other Stug is in dire straits. Clearly, we are not dealing with Heinz Guderian or Erwin Rommel. This is a man who, despite seemingly us being in some ways a competent Wehrmacht player, is definitely not handling well his armor. And IronRoman loses another squad of riflemen. MD opens up. Pershing moves up, determined to get the assault gun to avenge the loss of his Hellcat brethren. Shots bouncing off, but the Pershing penetrates in every shot thanks to veterancy 2, giving him a good chance of knocking out. One more shot, one more shot! No, he pulls back. Perhaps just a moment too soon. But let's in fact go. Look at IronRoman. Volker's moving up. And there we go. Nice hit. Just blasting free into oblivion. Oh! He keeps on doing it. He moved the Stug right in and got him knocked out. Giving the Pershing veterancy free in the process. Claiming this is hilarious. Again, I don't think it means what you think it means. It doesn't mean this is a ridiculous situation. In particular, it just means I'm not handling this very well at the current moment because I keep throwing away assault guns. No, you haven't lost them because of getting stuck on retreating rifles. You've lost them because you keep sending them in without anything to properly support them. And not getting veterancy. You're losing assault guns, not tanks, because you're not handling them well. So don't complain. And now IronRoman has an absolute ace up his sleeve. He has the veterancy free Pershing, which rather requires that either he amasses a ton of armor to knock it out. He needs a veterancy free Tiger to even stand a chance. I mean, otherwise the Pershing will win any 1 versus 1 fight due to doing more damage and having a pretty solid chance of penetrating with everything. I mean, this is looking pretty grim for the Wehrmacht. For the 12th Volksgrenadiers. Salvaging though, that's good. He could make a return. But again, he does need to get his act together, and let's just speed this up a bit while we wait. And also to watch some of the flaps problems. Again, not picking up the BARs. Come on, IronRoman. Rifle advancing, coming under fire. Swiftly moving towards the right-hand side to regain as much territory lost in the name of the fatherland. Tiger, death. Oh, there we go. Pershing continues to fire away. 3 Volksgrenadiers dead in 1 incendiary or infernal blast. 8 kills in fact now altogether, plus 3 armor kills, which are all pretty much giveaways for it. Volksgrenadier support by MG42 holding up there. Mines going down for Disregard. Pioneers getting spotted while laying down mines. Disregard needs some tougher infantry to help deal with the riflemen in a slightly more direct fashion, or he needs assault grenades. Pushing up there. But he's still holding on, he's still holding on. And it's not completely easy sailing from here on for IronRoman though. Pioneers, I think, being a bit too overconfident there. Wonder what's going on in the base of IronRoman. Riflemen suppressed, getting assaulted right here. Other Volkskriegs getting assaulted in return by riflemen. And there we go, the assault pushing on. Tiger taking considerable damage from the Pershing. Pack arriving. And then we got IronRoman getting a bit cautious and decides to pull back. A Sherman more out for IronRoman. Same with armor, finding on grenades against the Volksgrenadiers. Killing 3 outright. Dreadful stuff for the Wehrmacht. Dreadful stuff.
Territory cut off from supply.
Cav is on the field.
Back in full fighting strength.
Rifle on the retreat. The Tiger getting repaired. And another pack out, in fact, for disregard.
Get an MG on the roof of this tin can. It's time to shred some crowd.
Volkskriegs immediately getting blasted in return. As a new Sherman rolls out and just begins laying down the hammer of the United States upon the German troops. Oh my goodness, it's just really tearing through them. These Volkskriegs just need to retreat. And the MG the same as well. As it's going to be the next victim. And then, oh, the MG got decrewed. Vicious. Absolutely vicious. The Tiger being diverted while the packs are left to hold the left-hand side. But they're getting spotted by infantry. And the Tigers without support. Again, we are seeing some more veterans on the way, but he needs some infantry. And I definitely think he needs to stop lying just in Volksgrenadiers, or at least equip some of them with MP40s at the very least. But he needs some stormtroopers or grenadiers. Pershing getting a bit blasted there. Sherman trying to dance with the Tiger, but he's not doing too well there. And Sherman goes out. The Tiger knew the tank danced the best. Robin here trying to move up, getting suppressed. More mines going down there for disregard money. I mean, previously he had barely none. Now he's just going heavy on the mines. Bit of a shift there, but then again he also knows his need to somehow, you know, slow things down and hold his opponent at bay. We're not talking micro bay here. And veteran T2 up for the armor finally. Pershing veteran T3 getting repaired.
Losing ground out there.
Rifleman waiting over here between the two bell factories. Volkskriegs going to get engaged out in the middle of everything. MG going to get recruited by some Volksgrenadiers. Will he be able to support the other squad? Still no veterancy. Veterancy for the support unit. Increasing accuracy of the MG42. Could turn things around for them. There we go. Rifleman quickly gets slaughtered by the veterancy 1 MG. Oh, there we go. MG just tears through 3 riflemen in seconds. And a squad is lost for IronRoman. Nicely turned around there by the MG. But there's still quite some other things to consider. Rather than advancing, Volkskriegs a bit in their own, and there we go, grenade being lobbed at them. They do retreat. And we also see a considerable full retreat from the right-hand side. Looks like disregard lost his nerves. Troops are reinforcing, getting back into the fight. Bunker going down finally. About bloody damn time. Und die Pack is being forced forwards. The Tiger advances. This is the Tiger. Wo sind die Infanterie? Because disregard is again disregarding good tank tactics, which does involve supporting them with infantry. Pershing on the move, Hellcat on the move. Oh dear, Pioneers getting spotted while laying down mines, and they're awfully close to the mines. Oh, that was damn lucky. That could easily end up with a mine. No, wait, they was never finished then. Never mind, never mind. German infantry moving up. Finally, veterans run for even the Volksgrenadiers. Left flank being held by a not strong force, mostly anti-tank. It's a bit of infantry, a bit of MG. Can't really cover this too well. And looks like, though, he is investing most of his forces in the right-hand side. Ooh, troops getting shot there. Sniper out for IronRoman.
We're losing
ground out.
MP40's going up factor for some false grenadiers all of a sudden. And I've been trying to sneak up there, they're getting suppressed by the MG42. And the rifle can get pushed off from the left-hand side. There we go. Pershing moving up. Pack finding away, though. Should be careful. He does not get sniped. He probably will, though. There we go. Shot through the head. Means no more pack gunner. Ryman squad looks to be pinned over there and down to... Oh, so little health. So few men. Tiger tanks advances in. Oh, guess the engineers absolutely bloodbath right there. The Pershing, I mean, getting showered in bits of engineer.
Rocket battery available.
Mine goes off. Sniper continues to fire. Probably going to get some more shots. Another pack moves up. The Pershing actually under heavy fire. One pack though decrewed. Pershing pulls away. Field repairs go up. And a Calliope arrives. At the same time, fighting continues here. The MP40 Fulks has actually pulled away. They should have just stayed in cover there, I think. They might have succeeded.
We have territory cut off.
Fulks is suffering there in a forced way. The Calliope continues to roll forwards, ready to unleash a barrage of lethal rockets. Rather than here getting suppressed, getting hurt, getting murdered. Oh, the MG crew has suffered a bit. One of them is lying beside, it's a bit wounded, and there we go. Pioneer squad's down! One rocket and they're all dead. Again, units are considerably more vulnerable, easy to kill while repairing, while doing anything really, instead of just moving. Let's go look at Disregard. Again, manpower, but it actually goes up for him, interestingly enough. Training a bunch of pioneers, getting more veterancy. No further sort of deasoning. Oh, actually, never mind. He's gotten some stormtroopers out. Sturzdorf, he's getting full assault rifles for them. He might try and catch the sniper. Hellcat moving forwards, trying to get the Tiger and veterans 2 finally up. Destroyed engine, and there we go, trying to ambush the sniper. So close, but he managed to get away. And the stormtroopers instead suffer the penalty. Damaged engine on the Tiger, not looking good there. Further fighting over here. The rifle actually went down. The MP40 Fulks gunners there gaining the advantage. Repair bunker though up. Rifle immediately coming under punishing fire. So Fulks gunners in a bit of trouble. German Calliope with its rockets already. And there's always some asking, well, why can't it fire its main gun? Because, well, look there. If you actually notice, the main gun is acting as a stabilizer for the rockets. And for it to fire the main gun, you know, it needs to just throw the rockets away. That was rather how it was meant to operate. You can't have both. So consider that. Rather than advancing.
The Americans are capturing a sector.
Stormtroopers moving out again. Probably some Panzer Grenadiers from that 21st Panzer Division. Rather again going for the victory points. IronRoman rather concerned now about the victory points, trying to drain down. At least to stop the drain. Men continue to run into an MG42. He's not really dealing with it, interestingly enough. 8 kills for it, by the way. Stormtrooper sneaking up.
We're losing territory. Yes, sir.
No attempt at a Nebelwerfer, perhaps for Disregard money.
Ready.
Tiger getting repaired by every available pioneer. MD owning up the Stormtroopers, perhaps hoping to hit them on the retreat, but there's still the little gap there. There's still the little gap there, Disregard.
We have 300 points left. Americans are seizing
Oh,
territory.
troops moving up there, coming under heavy fire. The Pershing blasts away, and a Calliope barrage is sent in return. Looking a bit grim. And the Pershing quickly moves out. Immediately getting 2 more Volksgunners and another volley. And there goes Stormtroopers pop out and try to get the Raven on the retreat. Largely succeeding, but the Volksgunners themselves are dying as well. Assault going up here, going into the center, clearing out one of the anti-tank guns and stealing it in the name of the United States. Tiger finally repaired another manpower blitz. He's got 1,600. He's getting 3 assault guns. Christ. He's going all in. I think he needs more solid infantry. Pershing, they're pushing away the stormtroopers. Americans continuing on here, trying to cut through the lines. MG going to get assaulted here. No! Oh, runs a bit too far into the arc of fire. And the Pershing fighting versus the Pershing. Taking a nice hit there. Pack not within range to support. And Calliope could provide support fire, but nonetheless now there's a pack ready to deter any German advances. Rifleman here could be doing a bit better. And there we go, pushed away. Veterans are free up for the armor now, giving armored skirts for the assault guns. Mines going off. And looks like a squad actually went down. Oh! Calliope barrels right in the middle of everything, clearing out the pack crew. Pershing rolls out. Infantry moves up as well. Pershing, though, is not actually fully repaired, so a bit of a gamble there by IronRoman. He's perhaps feeling he can't take that much of a breather, so he's just pushing forwards. Support it with a pack, and now a Sherman moving up as well, thus forcing Disregard to rather shift his armor way over there. Engineers in a nasty position. Engineers, oh, there we go. They're actually not dead, but they're in an awful, terribly condition. So, looking a bit off for Disregard money. Although now he does have veterancy free assault guns, which should help a bit. IronRoman looks to be camping down a bit, recuperating and trying to build up forces for another push. Of course, he's playing a bit more defensively sensible move. And rather looks like Disregard money soon got ready for an assault, but here's the thing, he's actually got enough or munitions for the blitzkrieg ability, so if he was just, you know, to gather up his assault guns, gather up his infantry, then turn up blitzkrieg and then pull off one hell of assault, he could actually knock out IronRoman. I mean, one coordinated assault could really, you know, knock all of this off the board. But we do see a Calliope barrage going in, right next to the mine. Ow! Oh, it's too horrible to watch. And now the armor is in terrible condition. The assault guns are on fire. The crew is rattled. And we see Stormtroopers just tearing through everything. Engineers! Sniper, anti-tank gun crew, and another Calliope barrage. Right, all of this. Pioneers going down. Could lose a Stug. No, it actually doesn't. Bit of a nice ambush there against IronRoman. Again, if he was to just gather up his assault guns, get them all functional with the Tiger, get in some blitzkrieg, he could knock this out. I mean, he could just fire so fast. And no, he's actually abandoning one of the assault guns. Armor tactics is definitely not this poor fellow's strong suit. And I suspect a trip to the eastern front is what's waiting him, as he's constantly wasting away good German armor and infantry now. And Stug goes down. The veterancy free Pershing like a beast from some horror story lurks out and just plucks away at the Sturmgeschütz. Pack there moves up, gets off a nice flanking shot, showing a bit of trouble. Volksgunners is hitting the rear, and a nice move to try and get it again. No manpower blitz, though he could, blitzkrieg maneuver, he could try that and really do some damage. Get that Pershing Sherman down. Pack though getting cleared out. The other pack though firing, but still no blitzkrieg from Disregard. Oh dear. I think he just lost an absolutely great opportunity there. He's still got 2 Calliope's to worry about as well. He's lost 1 assault gun, he's lost infantry, and there's still the veterancy fleet Pershing. And the squad goes down. He could lose another Stug as well. Tiger moving in, but he still has a chance. He still, in theory, has a chance if he pulls off the Blitzkrieg correctly. I mean, that ability again makes your tanks fire twice as fast. They do get a bit less accurate, but still, overall, they will get better. Even infantry fires a bit faster, but they also move fast. They sprint, which can also be useful, but even again, you know, Tiger primarily would be the intended recipient of this ability usage, you know. Much increased fire, increased speed, you know. He could just hunt down the Pershing and finish it off. But no. Oh dear. Sometimes, you know, you have to understand, you know, the full suite of abilities at your availability. And, you know, it's not just, you know, calling in the units. It's also about, you know, using the other things that augment your units again. Blitzkrieg again is an absolutely amazing ability if you know how to use it, when to use it. Just like, you know, Inspired Assault for the Fatherland, or Blitzkrieg grenades, you know, the assault grenades for the Fatherland, just, you know, is a lot easier to use compared to, for example, you know, Inspired Assault or Blitzkrieg, which are definitely in the more tricky end of the spectrum of ability usage. Let's return to IronRoman and the 7th Armored, really doing some damage here to the 12th Volksgrenadiers and their support from the 21st Panzerdivision, and whatever Schwere Panzerabteilung has been providing Tigers. Sniper gets another kill. Stormtroopers, they're awfully close. Mr. Sniper getting awfully bold, and good night. Dead.
Forward supply lines.
And quickly moving away as Pershing and Hellcat moves up. Stormtroopers coming under fire. Not a lot of victory points, and we do see an MG42 taking up position in the Bell Factory to protect the right-hand victory point in a desperate maneuver. I mean, Disregard is absolutely stretched out to all points. He's not got enough infantry, and he's got a veterancy fleet Pershing to worry about, with 28 infantry kills and 4 armored kills. MG crew on the run. More mines going down. At least he's consistent with that. But again, I think he needs to, you know, use a Blitzkrieg ability with whatever armor he can muster. You know, try just launch one hell of an assault and crush IronRoman's armor. If he can do that, he might have this game still won. If not, then IronRoman's going to win. And more Hellcats are going to arrive. And there's still going to be that veterancy 3 Pershing. Stormtroopers make another Stormtrooper squad. And let's speed this up a bit. We're definitely going to be seeing one last armor fight here, I imagine. There's something tells me he's going to budge, and there goes Stormtroopers rushing in, taking an anti-tank gun under the nose. Stormtroopers with Pantrax. Calliope, though, completely wipes out the anti-tank gun and its crew. Stormtroopers mounting up. Stug, and oh, the Tiger's getting stopped by Rifle Squad, heroically sacrificing itself to delay the Tiger, leaving the assault gun exposed to heavy fire from the Allied armor. Now the rest are moving forward, but again, no Blitzkrieg. And again, LOL does not mean you're being clever. It just means you're not having the right attitude. I'm sorry, but it does. And of course, I suppose this is also a great time to point out, you know, he's got veterancy free for the armor, the point where, you know, well, Allied players say, oh no, this is too much for me. I might as well surrender to Mr. Hitler himself. Because clearly I've been outmaneuvered by the Germans. I mean, if you're noting here again, for the larger part, he's having his ass handed to him. Veterancy free for the larger part, again, does not make tanks stronger. The only tank that really becomes a beast, thanks to veterancy free, is the Tiger tank. Otherwise, again, largely they only get better against infantry. And there we go. And even that is not going to help you against, you know, veterancy free Pershing. If you can keep it alive that long. But again, you know, rather tough fight again. Disregard money, acquire ladies, had a strong start, And then as soon as he got armor, he completely fumbled it. He apparently didn't know how to use assault guns. Completely threw them away. Completely left them open to get assault by infantry and cleared out again and again and again. He was much too late in getting veterancy. Armor car handling, not strong either. I mean, really some problems there. He should have used the medic bunker up earlier. Kampfkraft sent up earlier. Repair bunker up earlier. IronRoman, on the other hand, I mean, both players sort of rushed, but I mean, IronRoman had the better idea of things. Partly because, again, he probably figured his opponent was going for some sort of heavy tier 1. Both supply upgrades are good, but, you know, overall, you know, good armor usage, good tank destroyer usage, great usage of the Pershing, really, you know, ensuring he got all the armor kills, getting your veterans free, and then pretty much dominating from there on. He also attacked several points, you know, he constantly shifted. He needn't just hammer his head into a wall. Ultra important. But, I mean, really, there were so many times, and I really have to stress this, where Disregard could have turned this around to him. He just needed to push in, pull Blitzkrieg. He could have won this. He didn't. He just didn't. So again, you remember to use other abilities than just calling in the units. Use the one that augments your unit as well. But hope you enjoyed this match. Hope you learned something from it. If you did, want to subscribe, tell your friends, share, whatever. If you didn't, you know, send in a replay of your own. Provide feedback in the comments. What did you like? What didn't you like? What would you have done better yourself? You know, if you were in this fight, you know, always fun to see what people thought in that regard. And, you know, well, that's it, actually. You know, feel free to follow me on Facebook and Twitter. This is Imperial Dane saying cheers.